This video is a short introduction to SAS Viya Workbench. It was launched in July in AWS, and launch in Azure is also coming soon. So, what is it? SAS Viya Workbench is a cloud-based compute environment which empowers developers and data scientists to easily conduct data management, analysis, and AI development using SAS code or Python through Visual Studio Code or Jupyter Notebook interfaces. With Workbench, programmers are up and running in the cloud in seconds. Most SAS 9 procedures and Viya multi-threaded procedures are available. It includes the same algorithms which were tested to be 30 times faster than the competition. Then, who is it for? Workbench is for SAS and Python developers and data scientists wanting to quickly spin up a coding environment, obtain insights, and deploy AI models into production environment, including within SAS Viya. But what makes it different and why is it needed? Developers and data scientists need to innovate, iterate, and deploy quickly and easily. They also need common processes and procedures, regardless of their coding language and IDE of preference. This is the first SAS Viya offering that is standalone and does not require a Viya platform implementation, meaning the user can get Workbench up and running on their own without requiring administrator provisioning. Workbench can also be scaled up and down by the user to quickly adapt to changing developer needs. All of this is designed to optimize team productivity and faster time to value for analytics. Next, I will quickly show you what makes Workbench an interesting offering. Here I am in my SAS Viya Workbench home screen. And from the home screen, I can create new workbenches as I like. I have already one created, and in these created ones, I can easily adjust the compute size based on my, let's say, data requirements, or if I want to do computer vision, I could even define environments with GPUs in them. I can also start and stop my workbench to save on compute resources. Alright, let's open Visual Studio Code to check out the demo. I could also use Jupyter Notebook or Lab to do my work. So here I am in VS Code. A couple of basic things first. In the left pane, for example, I can see my different folders and data files. And there is also a SAS add-on, which enables me to view my SAS libraries. If I want to do some coding, I can easily create a new file and select either a simple file or a notebook. And you have an option to use SAS Notebooks, where you can use SAS or SQL code, or then Jupyter Notebooks, where you can code in Python. So I have already this one notebook created for demo purposes. And this notebook shows how you can use Python code to import some useful packages, pre-process data, develop a model with sklearn, and how model development can be actually faster using this SAS Viya ML package while keeping the code you have been used to exactly the same. And the point of this demo is not the code itself, of course, but rather the flexibility of Workbench. So users can code in SAS, Python, SQL code to achieve the things they need to do. And then some things that could take a long time can be actually achieved a lot faster when using SAS multi-threaded algorithms. But the great thing is that users can keep the Python code almost exactly the same. And as I said previously, it's easy to adjust the compute resources based on your data and complexity. So let's take a look at the notebook. So first, I'm going to import some packages. Workbench comes with pre-installed packages, but you can of course install your own. One important package for SAS users especially is the SAS Viya ML package, which enables you to use these multi-threaded algorithms to speed up your processing times. Then we get some demo data from this URL and display it here. Then you're actually going to repeat it 100 times to get a little bit larger table size. Then you can use the packages you like for data exploration. In this case, we are using Seaborn. And if you want to do some model development, we of course need to define some inputs and the predicted variable. So in this case, I'm predicting this bad variable, which is binary applicant default, using these other banking data variables basically. It's quite standard how we typically proceed in these type of modeling scenarios. So we cleanse and impute the data. Then we merge the data back together and we have this data set ready for modeling. Finally, we do the training test split to split our data into training and testing partitions. And now we get to the actual interesting part of this demonstration. So we can either train our classification model with sklearn and get the results as expected, or we can train our classification model using this SAS Viya ML package. The useful thing here is that the code is almost exactly the same. So you can keep the code you already have and been used to, but speed up your development time with these SAS Viya multi-threaded procedures. And the results are also almost exactly the same if you compare these accuracies, for example. And here we can see the training times I have recorded. So SAS Viya took a little bit under 3 seconds to develop this gradient boosting model, while the sklearn took 32 seconds to complete the same thing. So here you see the benefits of the multi-threaded algorithms SAS Workbench can give you. And this is still a relatively small data set, so the benefit will be even larger when you have a larger data set. In addition, you can save time with the SAS Viya ML package because you don't have to do one-hot encoding for your categorical variables. It does it automatically for you. So here I have a short demonstration of that as well. The accuracies remain roughly the same and the training time increases a little bit as it does the one-hot encoding in the background, but still it's a lot less than with, for example, with the sklearn package. So that's a short demonstration of Workbench. What I wanted to show here is the flexibility it can provide. You can adjust easily the compute sizes, choose your IDE of preference and your coding language of preference. But you have access to the same data sets you have across your enterprise. Thank you very much for taking time to view this video, and I hope to see you next time.